Hi, Aquarius. Thank you for your patience on your love reading. I am feeling a lot better. I'm still a little bit stuffy, but and a little still kind of have a cough, but I am feeling better. Just needing to rest a lot. So I appreciate your patience with this. This love reading is about the energy of the person that you're bringing into the reading. So it can be a significant other of any kind, twin flame, soulmate, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. It can even just be somebody who you're interested in, but you're not together. So we're going to look into their energy. So we'll look into their head space, their heart space, their environment, and then the energy that's between the two of you that you guys are sharing. This reading spans from mid-April to mid-May, but time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. Doesn't have to be during this time frame. This could have happened last year to you, honestly. I mean, like I have people watch readings and they're like, oh my God, that happened to me exactly a year ago. So just remember that time isn't real, it's man-made. So if you would like to get the extended where I clarify with tarot for each position, all of the information is in the description box below this video. You can get it on Patreon, where you get all of the extendeds if you subscribe. You can also get it on Vimeo. This is the last month I'll be using Vimeo for these extended love readings, and you can go directly to my website and purchase the extended there, where you'll get a YouTube link. Also, I'm wearing one of my new t-shirts. I love this one. It says Welcome to Evolution on it. If you're interested in any of the merchandise, go check out my website. On the top bar there it says merch. You can find it there. Okay, Aquarius, enough of the business. I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to get it out of the way. So let's see what's in your person. I feel heavy. I feel like you guys are really heavy right now. So take deep breaths. Not sure what's going on with your person. Maybe it's your person that's heavy. In their head space, we have nurture, which is the Empress in the traditional tarot. And we have teach, which is the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, because the Empress is actually ruled by Venus, and so is Taurus. It is Taurus season. Teach is the Hierophant. I think I said teach is Taurus, but it's the Hierophant in the traditional tarot, this is very interesting. It's an interesting mix. I feel like they're learning new things. I feel like they're learning new ideas. This is in their headspace, or it could be that they want to start new things, because the Hierophant really talks about higher education. It talks about societal standards. But with the Empress here, the Empress is all about creativity. It's all about the beginning. It's all about the new, right? So I do feel like in some way, shape, or form, they are learning new things, or they're wanting to learn new things, and allowing themselves. They could also be the teacher. They could be creating things and be the teacher to other people. Like they could be a spiritual guide or a spiritual teacher in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, there's definitely some new opportunities going on, and they're heavily thinking about it. It is in their headspace. Let's see what's in their heart space. Aquarius person. Wow. All right. So we have balance. Number 14. I always forget what number 14 is. I almost want to look. Please bear with me. I don't know why. I always forget what number 14 is. If they are trying to balance things out in their life right now, I think they're trying to find ways to balance things out in their life as they learn new things and they start on a new venture that they're doing, which can be a little bit daunting. I always thought it was justice, but it's not. Justice is number 11. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I look for this. Oh, it's Temperance. That's what it is. I didn't even have to find it because I was like, what's after? It's Temperance. So this is, they're balancing this out. There's a lot of healing that's going on too. It feels like there's a lot of healing, but through the healing, they're really allowing themselves to balance things out in their lives, which I love. I love that. And it could be that they're learning, they're going through kind of like a spiritual awakening, if you will. Or they're opening their minds up to new ideas, new spiritual ideas. Because the Hierophant is extremely spiritual, and so is Temperance. So there's definitely a balance of the heart. And if you look at that, like right there in the heart chakra, there's like a heart space. That's pretty cool. Balancing out their divine masculine and divine feminine within themselves, maybe. Let's see what's going on in their environment. Wow, they're getting like all major arcanas. All major arcanas. Yes, they're definitely doing something extremely spiritual right now. Because like major arcanas are like the road signs to life, right? They're like, this is your destiny. This is where you're supposed to be going. This is the path that you're supposed to be on. And in their environment, we have Seek. This is the Hermit. We have Lead, which is the Emperor. And we have Listen, which is the High Priestess. And so I feel like what's happening here is as they're balancing themselves out in their headspace and their heart space, they're learning things. They're learning new creative things, new spiritual things. I feel like they're being very quiet. They're being very pulled back because the Hermit and the High Priestess are very quiet. But the reason why they're really quiet is because they're learning new things. I mean, if you look at this person in the Seek card, which is the Hermit, they're meditating quietly, right? And a lot of people think that like being a hermit just means that you shut down, like go into your shell and you shut down. But that's not necessarily it. It's all about allowing yourself to open up to your own intuition. And the High Priestess is all about listening to your own intuition. The Emperor feels very much like they're trying to gain control and access of their life. It feels like they're trying to master their life, which is really, really great. And I feel like they're doing it in an extremely spiritual and balanced way. So let's see the energy between the two of you. Another major arcana. So we have Rebuild. This is the Tower. So the energy between the two of you is the Tower. It wasn't stable. Whatever it was, whatever your relationship was all about, it wasn't stable. It had to come down. The Tower doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can just be really, really uncomfortable. But I do feel like it had to happen. There was this, it feels very much like this had to happen. But it's good because they're rebuilding from it and they're balancing from it. And it doesn't mean that the relationship is over. The Tower doesn't mean the relationship was over. It just means that there was something that was unstable within the relationship that needed to be rebuilt. That's why we have the Tower energy. It's all about evolution. It's all about growing. So, all right, Aquarius. Wow, a lot of major arcanas, a lot of stuff going on in your person's life right now. So if you would like to get the extended and get a little bit more access to what's happening with them, because some big things are going on, check out the description box. All of the information is there. Vimeo, Patreon, or my website. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.